Hello, everyone. Welcome to August 13th. Um, I had a couple of dreams last night, and I want to make sure these messages come out before I start doing the reading. First message is, no, you're not crazy. Anybody who needs to hear that today, I just want to make sure I'm telling you that. No, you're not crazy. And the second message is you have everything you need right inside you. You don't need anyone else. You want to be around people. We are a social group. We are a tribe, right? There's a reason for other people in our lives, but you don't need them, right? When you're a child, when you're a tiny baby, you do need them to survive. But as a grown-up person, detangle yourself, unattach, so that you can love in a healthy way. All right? For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, this message is probably not meant for you. Good for you. But that was a message I received loud and clear, and I have been receiving it loudly and clearly in a lot of experiences this year. And my work, my love, my everything has been about understanding that I am not crazy, and I'm also detaching from need. It's a word we throw around a lot, and I think if you really sat and thought about it, you'd be like, oh, that's how I'm giving away my power. Is that I think I can't survive without another person. I think I can't survive, right? It's a very first chakra kind of thing. And the movement to the fourth dimension, to 4D, before we get to 5D, is about time, right? Moving around in time, moving around. These are concepts that are going to be bestowed upon you very soon. But it's also heart chakra. Right? When you have a heart chakra awakening, all these other chakras are in alignment then. That's what that means. When you have that heart chakra awakening, when you open up your heart. So I want to say to you that taking away the word need out of your life and having choices, that gives you choices, right? You don't need a particular person. You choose that person. You choose to love, right? And when it becomes that need, that's real attachment. And that's going to cause you to be in an unhealthy situation. So just remember that. You love yourself. Treat yourself. Love yourself as I have loved you, right? Love each other as I have loved you. Love each other as I have loved you. And that was with no attachment. Okay? No attachment. Unconditional. I love you no matter what you do. But you got to be the steward of your own boundaries. You've got to love yourself like you would a child. You've got to take care of yourself like a masculine would protect, right? You have the masculine in yourself. So when you're not protecting yourself, when you're opening yourself up to situations that are unhealthy, that's when your own masculine needs to be grown. You need to grow your own masculine, right? When you're not nurturing yourself, that's when your feminine needs to grow, right? You're giving away all of your power, masculine. You're giving away all of your love, feminine. You're giving away, and you're not, this is the most important thing. This person here, sitting right in front of you, you can't even see yourself because you're sitting so close to yourself. So, no, you're not crazy. Love yourself. Okay, so let's do the reading for August 13th. We are on the back side of the Lion's Gate. Things don't just shut off like a faucet. Okay, you got to know the energies linger, right? There's a lot of ramp up time and there's a lot of ramp down time. So other things are coming in. You know, Mars is very close to the Earth right now. I was watching, I think it was Aluna who was talking about it being really close to the Earth since like the early 2000s. Early 2000s or early 90s, I'm not sure what she said. But that is causing us to want to move forward, but Mars is in retrograde. until I believe late September. I'll have to check on that. But it's making it hard to start new things, but revisiting things and ending things, revisiting things and closing things up, revisiting things and learning lessons. That's what this is about right now. Right? Very hard to start new things right now until Mars goes direct. And where is Mars in your own chart? That's what you need to look for. When it's about, if Mars is in your house of relationships, okay, it's very hard to start new relationships. If it's in your 10th house, if it's in your house of career, very hard to start a new career, right? So to take these things seriously, because you feel the energy. The more you're getting awakened, the more you're in this place, the more you're moving, ascending, the more these things are going to affect you. Not less. Not less, more. Because you're awake, you're open. That's why you also have to learn to protect and defend. Trust but verify, right? That's what that's all about. All right, let's do the reading for today. Trust but verify. And let go when something's not healthy for you. Just let go. You don't have to make a big deal. Just let go. Justice. Oh, perfect. Libra energy there. Things are balanced. Things in balance. Getting in balance. And really, yes. That's awesome. Yeah, being inspired to put down those 9 of Wands. I think you're going to get some blowback here and a little bit of control. Ah, yes. King of Swords. Wow. Okay, guys. So I feel like for some of you, the Divine Masculine is going to be... the reason I'm telling you all this, I feel, is that you need to be more in balance and lovingly defend your own boundaries, okay? Lovingly defend them. Learn from the past. Learn, okay? Learn from the baggage, you know, and that's the way to offload the baggage, is to learn from it and be like, okay, now I've incorporated this lesson. I don't have to haul this around anymore and do this anymore. Away it goes. Let it go. So you're inspired here. Ace of Wands, 9 of Wands, together is 10 of Wands. Put that down. Put that shit down, okay? But learn from it. Don't just bury it, because you know what happens? It will come up again. So you need to learn from this and make loving choices. I like this Libra, Gemini energy here. It's about making choices, mindful choices. And I feel that you're going to be what was it that my my karmic was a big narcissist, okay? And and all narcissists are codependents. And as a codependent, connecting with a narcissist, there is this really weird dance, right? There is this really weird thing. And he would always he would very often be very, he would be pushing on my boundaries, right? He'd be pushing to get me to do stuff that I normally would never do. But I was like, wow, you know, like, he loves me, right? And no, he didn't. He didn't. He wasn't capable. So this situation here, if you have someone pushing on your boundaries here, you got to be mindful, because they don't really know they're doing it. 2 of Swords, not listening to you. 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords, trying to get one over on you. Emperor, controlling energy. So this is a low vibration for a Divine Masculine, very low vibration. And the purpose of this is for you to learn the lesson of defending your own boundaries, right? Defending your own power, holding on to your power. Hold on to yourself. If you have a karmic situation, if this is a karmic situation, because this is really low vibe for a masculine, anytime you come in contact with this person, say to yourself, hold on to yourself, right? Hold on, take care of your own vibration. Don't be give to try to even them out, right? Hold on to your own vibration, okay? Hold on, be in high vibration. This person is going to try to make a little mischief here, and it's gonna work a little bit. King of Swords, Tower. Boy, that's a fight. And it's all about holding on to your own worth, knowing your own worth and value. And I feel like you are the King of Swords, okay? If they're the Emperor, you're the King of Swords. So this is a time when you're asserting your own boundaries. The Tower is going to happen. This Tower moment is going to happen. If this is your twin, you know how we talk about, and I think Glenda has talked about this. Hi, Glenda. Glenda has talked about this several times about, yes, it's possible for twins to be in this narcissistic, because they can be narcissistic. Narcissists is a diagnosis, is an actual diagnosis. But people can be narcissistic without being narcissists, okay? I just want to be clear on that. I'm not throwing around any kind of diagnosis or whatever, but this is about control. When this comes up, when this Emperor, sorry, Aries, I don't mean to paint you as such a control freak, but the positive part of that is being masculine and in charge, in control of their own vibration, right? Wheel, well, that's nice. Moving forward, 8 of Wands, nice. There you go. So this is a lesson. This is an absolute lesson, because look what happens. You stand your ground. You stand your ground as the King of Swords, knowing your own value. Wheel, 8 of Wands, Empress. Things are going to move forward. You're going to have a good talk. Empress. And this is your choice, right, lovers? This is your choice to hold on to your own boundaries and basically call a spade and be like, look, you're trying to push against my boundaries. I see you. I see you. You're not falling for this. Good job, girlfriend. You're not falling. You're not falling for it, even though you've had a bunch of go-rounds here. Overarching energy of the whole reading. I didn't do that, so let's do that. Overarching energy of this whole reading. It is balance, definitely justice. 3 of Pentacles. We can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. If this is a game, you're kind of calling their bluff. I see you. You're calling their bluff. 9 of Wands here. Yeah, they if they hadn't been right, if they hadn't been so damn slow, or if they hadn't been where's my fan here? Give me your fan. It's like you might not have seen it. If this hadn't taken so freaking long, all right? If you are dealing with a karmic and you get smart, right? You get balanced, you get whatever. You see this. You've dealt with this before. All right, guys? You know this. You're done with hiding. Moon, 10 of Swords. You're done with hiding. If your divine masculine is in a karmic situation, you're done. You're done with waiting, you're done with hiding, you're just done with it. Right? That's part of loving yourself. Is that you're not willing anymore to be, and it's like, okay, just let go. Just let go. Just let go. I want a couple for this tower. You know me, I can't see a tower, especially next to a King of Swords, and not do this. 6 of Cups. Oh, that doesn't make me feel all that good. I feel like they might lie to you a little bit. I feel like you're going to need to be very discerning. All right? They've been watching you, social media, whatever. They might surprise you. There might be some kind of, because magician pulls a rabbit out of a hat, right? They might surprise you by their deceptiveness. King of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Oh, wow. So I feel like they're going to pull a rabbit out of a hat here. I feel like you assert your boundaries. That's the ticket. It's like that's what they need to see, that you're becoming the Empress. You're not taking bullshit. They need to see that. And if someone is in front of you that is a karmic, right? That's not a twin, that's a karmic for you. and you do this, your twin will come in then, okay? The twin energy will be able to come in once you assert your own boundaries. And so no matter what happens, if you become this King of Swords, sort of defending your fortress, right? Being in that Empress energy, being like, I'm not taking, I don't want to sneak around. I don't want any affairs. I don't want any of that crap. No, thank you, right? And so that blows it up. One for this Five of Swords here. I don't think they know that you won't take it. Five of Swords here. Hermit, they've been quiet. Nine of Swords, they've been worried. Eight of Cups, they're worried you are leaving them. Two of Cups underneath here. They're worried you're leaving them, and so that's why this happens. If you've been doing your work and been, like we've been talking about for the past couple weeks, sort of being in yourself, doing your work, and they come toward you in this very emperor kind of way, trying to get you back into the fold, you're like, calling bullshit on that. You're keeping me as a secret. I'm done with that. Okay? So what comes out of that is this beautiful King of Cups, Queen of Cups. For some of you, there's still no decision here. Two of Pentacles. Which is why the bit of deception here, I have a friend very cynical about love, and whenever someone gets married, they're like, oh, what? Or we're getting married, right? He always says, oh, why? Did you have a fight? And I've heard that from a couple of my friends before, and I'm always like, ew. But that's happened to me before, and of course I didn't marry that person. But this situation is sort of like that. The passion gets unleashed. The mishigas, the misunderstanding, this person has done some thinking. They're worried you're leaving them. Definitely worried you're leaving them. So what are the blocks here? Ten of Pentacles, feeling trapped in a situation they feel too comfortable in, feeling trapped in another situation. For some of you, they're in a third-party situation. You're in that with them. For some of you, they're in a work situation. They're far away. There's some kind of situation that they're not uncomfortable enough to get rid of, and they feel trapped in it. And so they're worried you're leaving them because they're unable to make any moves. Two of Pentacles. They're like, I don't know if I can make any moves. You're showing them by doing this that you're taking back your power. And that's reflecting to them, to the twin here, if they are the true twin, that they need to take back their power too in another situation. All right, so actions you can take. We've been talking a lot about taking back your power. Four of Pentacles. Defend your fortress. Defend your Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. They might offer sex, and I feel like you should defend your fortress and be like, no, I really want the whole deal. Like, that's lovely. Thank you. But I really want the relationship. I'm not interested in an affair. I'm not interested in a short-term situation. I really want the real deal. And I'm bringing my A game. I'm bringing my A game. All right, let's hear from the Divine Masculine here. Let's hear from the Emperor. Emperor and the Hermit. Six of Swords. They are moving away from that other situation. They may not be telling you, but they are moving away from it. It's going to happen. Star, because of you, they're healing these problems. They're healing feeling trapped. They're healing this because you're leading. You're leading in energetically, by being like, I don't want this crap. I don't want this hidden crap. Three of Cups, right? There's the hidden crap. That's the third party. They're still okay with that, I feel like. If you're in a third party, if not, that's you making them very happy. Eight of Pentacles, they still have a lot of work to do, though. If they're in a third party, there's still work for them to do. You're sort of leading the charge here. There's still work for them to do. All right, so how's this unfolding? You're now solidly in your power. And the overarching energy of the whole thing is we can work it out, right? So, Fool. You're like, bye, Felicia. Let me know when you figure this out. They're right. You are leaving them. Or you're energetically, moving to a different place, right? World. Wow. World and Fool. You're closing down this chapter of, well, they're stuck and nothing can happen. You're kind of closing that down for yourself. You're like, F this. I'm moving on with my life. I can't control them. I'm not controlling. By sticking around and waiting, you're only hurting yourself. Four of Wands. Surprise! Happiness, joy, relationship. Ace of Swords. Yes, that's right. So here's the irony of the situation. By moving away from them, the ones that are the true twin will learn, will grow, and will come back into relationship with you. The ones that are not twins, the ones that are karmics, will fade away. And then your twin will show up. You see what I'm saying? So only by doing this, only by walking away from that which is low vibration. I feel like I say this every day. Do I say this every day to you? I feel like I do. And Ace of Swords at the end here, yes, validation for what I'm saying. This is the yes card. Ace of Wands starts the show here, and Ace of Swords ends it. So it is about inspiration. It is about knowing your value, knowing your worth. It is about taking the risk. Because you now see that this is low vibration. It's taking a risk. Okay? You're taking a risk and walking away from something that's low vibration because you know you're the Empress, right smack in the middle of this reading. Making a choice for love. Making that choice. Okay? Retreat. Disconnect. It is safe for you to love. This is what you're learning, because by asserting boundaries, by disconnecting from an unhealthy situation, whether it's a narcissistic empath kind of a thing, or it's just some kind of third party unhealthiness, disconnecting from that and having boundaries of, I only allow, these are positive statements. I only allow that which is true love into my life. You say that to yourself 100 times a day. I only allow that which is true love into my life. Let your friends help you. That's, of course, us. Separation. Right. So for some of you, this separation has to happen. This walking away has to happen. Retreat. Separation. It has to happen in order for the true love to come in. You get me? It has to happen. They're worried that you're going to walk away from them, and you're sort of like, well, yes, I am. Join me up here. Get out of this low vibe stuff. Join me up here, right? We can work it out. Three of Pentacles. We can work it out. If they're stuck in a third-party situation, they're like, there's no way I can move. And you're like, all right, bye, Felicia. Because energetically, this has to change, or it will never change. You stay in this, you're staying in this. That's what you're telling the universe, is you're choosing to stay in low vibration. And if you are wanting to access the twin template of love, that can't be. You've got to learn this lesson. You've got to learn the lesson of the Empress here. Choosing to be in high vibration. Loving yourself, right? And you got the World Fool here. This is a new journey. Four of Wands, Ace of Swords. Yes, 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 yes. Relationship, healthy relationship. That's what you want, right? Align yourself with healthy relationship. And it will come. All right, guys, good to talk to you today. Happy August 13th on the back nine of the summer here. So I would really like to know, if you wouldn't mind, in the comments, put some of your most gnawing questions about this twin journey. I'm going to start doing videos in the fall that are going to be specific to what do people really want to know. All right, so put some of your most nagging, gnawing questions about this journey, and we will work on answering them. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks for watching.